All right, so I got the really good one this time. Decided to upgrade my headphones, my Bluetooth headphones. I have a pair from Sony that my wife uses it. Actually, they are hers. And so I decided to jump on this ship and get AKG's Y600nc. NC stands for noise canceling, and we'll go kind of back to that. So it's very nicely packaged. It looks really right away from here. It looks premium. Box is really nice, if that means anything to you. The plastic, and underneath this little cover, you'll find a bag and accessories that come with headphones itself. So bag is pretty nice. I will have no use for it, but there's a charging cable and 3.5 millimeter cable, and at the other end it's not 3.5, it looks even smaller, like maybe 2.5 millimeter jack, which is kind of unusual, but I think they just want to keep it small. And there's some paperwork that comes with it, like manuals and whatnot. We're gonna put that aside, and this really feels good. Like it feels like quality product. I mean, I'm talking about a bag right now. Back to headphones. So design is really simple, classic. Um, Everything is nicely labeled. These buttons here kind of feel mushy, to be honest, but I don't know if maybe that's on purpose, so you can just kind of easily, without looking, change the track. There's a power button. It's more solid than play pause button. And this is, I believe, pairing button. You can see charging USB port, and as well as 3.5. Well, actually, in this case, I believe 2.5 millimeter jack. Foam, it's nice and squishy. Comes really quickly back to its shape, and tension kind of feels strong, to be honest. Right here, I think this will squeeze these tightly to your head, which I'm not a fan of. And later, I use these for a couple of weeks now, and these are tight. Um, yes. So you will see the markers for right and left ear. So on your right side, you'll get power button, and it's really, I love the controls. They're very intuitive, easy to use, and you can see arrow showing this is like, so your left side is like this big volume knob. One thing I didn't like this, it's latency. So when you try to turn the volume up and down, you kind of have to hold it, and it takes a long time to turn the volume up or down. But I'm glad it's here. It's kind of, I like it this way better than like little touch dials. So it's kind of like mechanical feeling to it, if that makes any sense. Again, this button, very mushy. I have feeling like it will come off like after certain use. Power button, yet again, feels much more solid. There's a distinct like click, and we can see the indicator that is right underneath the button that turns blue, tells you that your wireless headphones are turned on, and they are ready for pairing. These headphones were almost fully charged. I believe they were 80% or so when I just opened them. It was pretty easy to pair. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's 80% battery charge, so that's pretty nice. What I noticed when I charged these, they could never go to 100%, or they'll be at 100% for a very short time. So this is one downfall. AKG Headphones app, I mean, you can see the rating, it's 2.2 stars, which is like really, really low. And I did install this app, tried to use it, and I just don't see any, I don't see the reason to have this, honestly. But it asks you all these permissions, locations, everything needs to be on in order to have app for your headphones, which doesn't make any sense. It's just data collection. But I did start all these things just in order to try the app, and it was underwhelming, honestly. So that being said, this these headphones were actually, they're AKG, but they're owned by Samsung. And you see, like at this, I'm sorry, like I do digress, but the battery went down 10% in this case. But battery life, we'll talk about that later. Um, yeah, I just digressed badly. Anyways, so these are Samsung headphones. They're AKG branded, and apparently they have hi-fi. They can be enabled with higher frequency sounds, with better quality sounds with Samsung phones. With my Pixel, I tried. They sound really good. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they could do better. So I have some, my wife's Sony headphones. They're about the same size. I do not know the model. I didn't even look at. But they're about the same size, and these are probably like 3-year-old headphones or so. And they're still working really well. The battery holds, and you can see like they're very similar in design. Color is different. Also, AKG is offered in 3 different colors, but at the time of my purchase, this was the only color available, which was just black, and I kind of like it. You see, like Sony has all the buttons nicely labeled as well. I really like AKG's kind of simple look, and everything is nicely marked. It just looks much cleaner, dare I say, more simpler, and you can see you even have a sizing numbers, even though I don't know who would use that. And these are really like, you can feel when you're trying to open these, like they are very kind of strong, for lack of better words. Sony's, maybe with time they let go and they're not as strong, but yeah, they feel these are just stickers on the Sony headphones, so they don't come like that. Um, so there's a size comparison. They do have a little bit different shape of ear cups, but that's it. Like in the top, AKG looks a little bit wider. Padding is about the same. I think maybe AKG, just because it's newer, feels like it has more padding. This app took a while to update, so I don't know if they. So I tried to turn the volume, and this is the when you're gonna see the latency, and it's not the best. Look how long it takes. So I don't know if it's my phone, but I would say they're headphones. I mean, it takes forever. And so this is Bluetooth 5.0. I think this should be better than it is. It is kind of one of the downsides of these headphones. So update is pretty slow. So this is after all the updates, and I charged the headphones, and as you can see, it's 90% charged, and they've been charging. I'm not sure if this was overnight or not. So I tried these ambient modes or different kinds of modes. I don't think you can turn ANC off, so it's all the time, and it's decent for me, to be honest. I think it's just the shape of the headphones and the pressure that you have on your ears from the earmuffs is creates that kind of seal, and then you have some ANC, and they're pretty good. Not the best in a class, but the best I have. I like the controls. I really enjoyed using controls. Headphones pair to my phone very quickly. And battery, even though it doesn't charge to 100%, battery lasts very, very long time. I mean, in few weeks, months, I mean, I think I charged them twice and they really last good. And earmuffs, like after longer wear, honestly, I feel some pressure on my ears. Not a fan of that. Um, but sound is great. At first, when I just started, I wasn't impressed, but more I listened to music and different podcasts, books, it's really good. Especially for the price I paid. So I paid these, they were like MSRP was listed at 350, which is ridiculous. That's a AKG website. I paid $59 with free shipping on one of the retails from, they were only sold on eBay, which is kind of weird. But for $59, you can't go wrong. These are really, really good headphones for the money. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment. Thank you.